first down. They get the ball quickly into space to Rutherford, and here he goes inside the 20 before he is taken down. That was Devontae Brown who ran him down.
And create some daylight, so you know Isaac Brown wants that one back.
Play action for Shuck. Shuck in trouble, fires to the end zone, wide open, touchdown! Jaden Thompson.
Thomas, the running back, Drones wants to go deep, and the coverage was busted. Ali Jennings, touchdown Hokies. New timing rules here for college football, keeping the game moving. Bachmeier keeping the ball moving. Guess who? Taylor Moore in stunner step at the 40 to the 30. He's got a blocker, he's got some tacklers, though. He's inside the 25-yard line. Taylor Moore in 50 yards, his second big play tonight.
There's something about how Bachmeier carries out the fake as well. But Taylor Moore on this deep over, he is money there. When they hit him.
Empty for McCord. Quick slant, LeQuint Allen. Hurling! And LeQuint Allen wrapped up from behind.
7-point advantage for the road team. Pitt here in Chapel Hill. Panthers have never won at Kenan Stadium. Tar Heels get it back. Criswell flings one deep and has a man. It is caught. Nate McCullough.
Klubnik undaunted, unafraid, complete, Turner, touchdown!
Isaac Brown weighs a little bit more than Duke Watson. Shuck's gonna let it fly. Down the sideline, a catch! One-handed catch by Brooks! What a catch! I mean, he had one earlier where around the same area
for an injured player,
and then a holding penalty by Redmond called it back, but this one's going to stand.
Again, great protection and looking for Jones in the corner. Back shoulder, he caught it. Flag is down. It's a touchdown. Can you believe that? McDonald once more. Breaks into the open field, and he will take it to the end zone.
In yards per game, a couple of their stars are out tonight as well. 2nd and 13. Schlee with time. Lofts one up over the middle. It's Aiden Green. Green! Brought down at the 2.
He's thrown for 306. 10 seconds on the play clock. Still the 2 timeouts. Not much pressure. Jennings, side of the end zone. Touchdown! Roderick Daniels Jr.
Gets him up top, gives him a little shimmy at the top of the route, breaks it off with suddenness right to the sideline.
Toafili, he breaks free. Lawrence Toafili, touchdown, Knowles. The MVP of the ACC championship game.
3rd down and a long 2 here. Preston Stone, 4-man rush. Stone firing, sideline, open, caught. R.J. Maryland, the big tight end, into Nevada territory.
In a game. Here's Jordan Waters banging away and breaking free. Jordan Waters is going to put the Catamounts to sleep.
At quarterback for Louisville as they lead 38-0. Isaac Brown, the true freshman in the backfield, gets the handoff, and he's got daylight. He hits the gas. He's going to go. Touchdown. 77 yards.
SMU has 2 timeouts remaining. 4-man rush. Throwing down the sideline. And it is intercepted.
This is Amon Moses. Is this another defensive touchdown? Yes!
The SMU defense coming up big.
In motion. And Bailey will be sacked. Ball out. Syracuse recovers. Devin Grant knocked it out of there.
Ariola comes free off of the left side of your screen, unblocked.
Landry fakes a handoff. And it's intercepted. Tipped and then caught by Ritzy. And the big fella still rumbling, stumbling, bumbling. He's going to go the distance. If he can catch his breath, that is a touchdown. Can you believe that? A tip, a pick, and Javari Ritzy.
From the 8-yard line. Watson stays in there. They've got to have a jet sweep going on, though, with Lacey. And he's in. Touchdown, Louisville.
Crazy Lacey. I'll tell you, this guy.
The play clock. Snap to Jennings. Here goes Brashard Smith. 10-5 SMU in front first. 24-yard touchdown run, Brashard Smith.
I'll tell you, Brashard Smith will bring him shot out of a cannon, Wes.
Found it the day he was being born, still Googling names, so we're able to settle on Kylo for our second ball.
Umpire loses the football. Stanford picks it up. It's Tavini running the other way. He's going to go. Touchdown, Stanford.
Gets after it.
Here's one more look at the fumble. A one-man wrecking crew, Tavini.
It's never really happens that way. You know, defensive players, that's their dream right there. To be able to rush the passer, create the strip sack, and pick it up yourself.
Being banged up, both your starting left tackles, or your first string and second string.
Busted coverage here, and Musket going to get a touchdown pass to J.R. Wilson. How about that? First touchdown of the game for UVA.
Go, go.
Ford's going to throw it. Has Iomanner. Touchdown!
How about that? Michael Ford with the throw to get the first points on the board.
Crowd getting loud here at Scott Stadium. Castellanos surveying, now running. Loses the football. It's picked up by Virginia. Jonas Senker going the other way. Touchdown, Virginia. Forced fumble by Cam Robinson. And the Who's.
No safeties back in the deep middle of the field. The C's part, and there goes Jennings. No one home on 3rd down and 2. Touchdown. 59 yards.
First and goal. Here's McCord trying to win it for Syracuse. Gives it to Allen. Allen is stopped by Woodard. Still going. No! He gets through. Allen gets through. He wins the game. 4th touchdown of the night. Woodard thought he had him stopped. Allen said, not tonight.
Blitz coming. Hit as he throws. The ball is loose. That is a live ball, and it is a touchdown if it stands for Corey Coley. But we have to see. And it is ruled a touchdown.
Credit the defensive scheme, too. Like I said, Kaufman is a safety body. Usually plays that free safety position. You line him up back corner.
Mountaineers held East Tennessee State to just 3 of 13. Klubnik zips it down the field. Wesco in stride, and the Tigers are on the board. Mendoza, another handoff, and a big hole. Thomas, there he goes. Touchdown, Cal. Javian Thomas cut it back, and there was nothing but open space in front of him.
Play action. Shut to Redmond. Into the end zone. Touchdown.
Marcus Allen, an excellent open field tackle right there. Clock down to 27 seconds. And they're going to run it, and it's explosion right down the middle of the field. You just said it, Max Brown. Can you believe that? The final 40 seconds of the first half, they did it on the ground. And here a run goes for 68 yards and a touchdown.
They'll line up that way. They call the snap. Castellanos moves the pocket. Has a man wide open. His tight end Morales. And he will coast in for 6. Notice he didn't drop the ball until he was in the back portion of the end zone. Smart. Very smart. What a play call by Will Lawing, their offensive coordinator.
Blue Devils from their 35, still a 10-7 game with 3 minutes and change to go in the third. Jacket pressure, Murphy, a blind throw, and it's caught. On the streak is Higgins, and Samir Higgins is going to give Duke the lead. 65 yards, Malik Murphy to Philadelphia's Samir Higgins. Tom, it looked like the Jackets brought one more, and Duke found the open guy.
Well, they did. The Jackets ended up bringing an A-gap blitz between the center and the guard and put 2 defenders in there.
Henry Beelan making his second career start. 1 pass thrown all season until tonight. That's because Malik Murphy transferred. Duke's normal starting quarterback. And Beelan looking for the end zone. And he's got his second touchdown pass, finding Jordan Moore.
Came into his own in this stadium as a freshman against Clemson in the Cheez-It Bowl. His first opportunity. Cam Ward going deep. Post route. It is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Elijah Arroyo for 33 yards.
And they bring heat, and the ball's loose. It's on the ground. It's picked up by Pacenti Lapualo. It's down again, and it's loose, and it's a Stanford touchdown.
Watch Bailey right side. Awesome dip move around the right tackle, who's the one that recovers it. You got to go down. Those guys do not know how to take care of the football.
I ran into him in the elevator last night, and he said, "Oh, you're that guy."
Yeah, the guy that calls me the erector set. There's a throw in wide open. What a catch. Streaking down the sideline is Ollie Jennings inside the 10, and he scores. Ollie Jennings
of Louisville. He gets a lot of time, and that's the easiest touchdown anybody's going to throw today. Ja'Cory Brooks for 6 from 15 yards out.
If Indiana does get in, that game could be big time.
Oh, we're off to the races, and this is Jay Haynes. The 20, the 10. Jay to the house.
Schlee searching, perusing, fires, caught, touchdown Hokies, Green.
Blitz coming. They pick it up. Ward takes a shot down the sideline. In stride. He's got Restrepo. Touchdown.
That was a key matchup here today. Very good pass defense, and it's a very good passing team. And that is a touchdown. Gadsden, the tight end, on a back shoulder throw by Kyle McCord.
They're going to finish the drive feeding Gadsden.
We said it. No catches earlier on in this ball game. Uses a back shoulder, double move.
Tate Carney in the backfield now. Play action. Bachmeier, pressure at his feet. He throws to the end zone. Caught. Taylor Moore, touchdown. Taylor Moore's 20th touchdown of his career. A 19-yard score. And Wake goes up 2 scores.
4th and short. He does it. It's a sign of an NFL back.
Quick hit and a big hit for the Tar Heels. Still on his feet and headed for the end zone is J.J. Jones.
Sam Singleton and the Knowles will start with it to begin the second half, and Singleton's got a lane. Sam Singleton wins the foot race. A shot in the arm for the Knowles. 95 yards.
Has been tough, only giving up 25% of their defensive possessions for touchdowns in the red zone.
Drones keeps it. Drones scores. Tech strikes first. On 3rd down, it's now 3rd and 6. Pressure. Calandria has a man wide open. It's Brown. Still on his feet. Can Fields get him a block? He does, and Brown scores.
I've been to probably 3 or 4. I came up for the spring game this year, which was fun to see, and then I come back probably once a year for different things. Sometimes it's spring games, sometimes.
Well, you like seeing that right there. How about that? And the catch is made by Reed Harris.
Cam Ward with time to zing it across the middle for George. Up to the races. It tripped up right near midfield by Devin Grant.
And a pathway at that point. Tigers get it back. Klubnik goes deep. Off the carom and grabbed by Brian Wesco Jr.
2nd and 12. Hollywood Smothers. Plenty of room to run. Check out the speed. Hollywood Smothers. The lights are on him. Huge gain by Hollywood Smothers of 45 yards.
Play action, McCord throws it deep. McCord, oh, what a throw, what a catch. Kyle McCord just laced one to Daryl Gill.
Keontae Jenkins right there, but Syracuse comes down with the catch.
Oh, he broke a tackle. And off to the races. Down the sideline, and is it a touchdown? Waiting. Still no signal given yet.
Boy, oh boy, he can push the pile.
Ward seemingly always at the ready. Look at him extending the play, and now downfield. Touchdown! That is how Cam Ward does it. Right to Restrepo after doing a 360 dipsy-do to extend the play. Terry Moore got a piece of it.
Jennings pulls and shoots it in the middle of the field and breaking away. This is Roderick Daniels. Got 2 Blue Devils to beat inside the 10 and pulled down shy of the goal line. No, he hit the pylon. Touchdown. Roderick Daniels. And Tom, another slant.
Again, the RPO with the token fake in the background, and at first.
That's great speed for anybody on the field, especially for a quarterback.
Pulls it out. On the scramble, Klubnik using his speed again, broke the tackle, directing traffic. Touchdown, Tigers! Well, Quinn talked about his speed a moment ago. He might have hit 22 or 23 this time, Roddy.
He hit everything he needed, directing traffic, telling guys where to go and throw blocks. I'm not sure he needed it. Stanford goes man-to-man on the back end and do a really good job in coverage. But the quarterback breaks contain. There's nobody there for Cade Klubnik.
Yeah,
shows off the wheels into the end zone.
David Bailey.
Game changer. They do snap it. And it's a first down and more. There goes Claiborne. Does he have the speed to get to the pylon? He does! 60 yards!
Got upset by Buffalo in overtime. On 3rd and long, pass is picked off. Jaden Bellamy with the interception, and it's a pick 6.
Schedule does get a little bit tougher. We'll go over that in a little bit. But the Canes starting to run the football. Really nice move by A.J. Allen. Now he shows the speed down the sideline. He'll score.
So now it's 3:15 to go for Pitt, down by 10. Still have all 3 timeouts, but it's 2nd down and 30 from the 40. Holstein takes a shot deep downfield toward the end zone. Caught by Day Reynolds. Wow. A flag down as well on the far side of the field.
That's going to be on the defense.
Number 13, defense. That penalty is declined. Ruling on the field is a touchdown.
How does Day catch this one? He's being draped on. Look how many defenders are there. They're holding on to him. They're moving him. And yet the concentration of Dejon Reynolds. They call him Day.
Boy, Mays is fun to watch in the middle. What a leader and an anchor to this O-line.
Nico fires a dart and is picked up. His first collegiate interception. Bishop Fitzgerald is taking it the other way, and the Wolfpack defense makes a play.
That was a loss of a yard where they spotted it. Now looking for the big one. Down the sideline. What a catch! All the way at the 15 by Steven Gosnell.
They also say his ability to take the top off the defense has become part of his game. Always been a great route runner, but what a catch.
2nd and the full 10. Catamounts coming with pressure. Across the middle, that's caught. Concepcion inside the 20. 10-5. State leads.
Jamal Haynes breaks a tackle, gets free. Here goes Haynes. Past midfield, perfect way to start the 2nd half for the Yellow Jackets.
Play fake, shot for Brooks. Made the catch! Wow! Through the pass interference, a touchdown, Ja'Cory Brooks.
I still don't believe that he caught it. I still don't believe he was interfered with and had to do a full pirouette and still was able to extend the arms and grab the football. Yeah, he stares up at the crowd and said, "Do you believe that? Do you believe that? I would take a bow."
Holstein down the sideline, has a man, and it's caught at the 5-yard line by Raphael Poppy Williams, his 10th catch of the young season.
Play fake again. Shot plants, fires downfield, wants Brooks, who holds it in. In double coverage, Ja'Cory Brooks, the Alabama transfer.
A sigh of relief breathed, but hopefully he'll be able to return to the game.
2nd possession for the Tigers. This is 2nd and 6. And a man wide open, a touchdown, Antonio Williams. A 31-yard strike. And they've scored touchdowns on their last 10 possessions with Cade Klubnik at quarterback.
This time just hands it off.
And Martinez lowers the shoulder, breaks free. He's headed inside the 10 and muscles right on into the end zone. He took to Marion McDonald for a ride. He said, hitch on, we're going to touchdown land.
Down to 5, you could probably take another minute and a half, 2 minutes off before you probably end up getting a field goal, or excuse me, a touchdown anyway.
So as much as that's a gut punch, that might be the only way Louisville has time to try to get back in.
A lot of younger brothers that played where their older brothers played here. A lot of kids whose dads are coaches. Musket has a receiver wide open. Davies makes the catch. He'll score.
Well, how about that? It's a shootout in the fourth quarter.
Some pretty big names to be associated with, let alone to pass up.
Lacey from the end zone on the return. And it's a great return. Colin Lacey past midfield, picks up the block. How do you do? "100 sensational yards from Colin Lacey."
Great job. This cutback here to the right, man. Miami defender was kind of sitting, waiting for Colin Lacey, and he just stuck his foot in the ground, got right, got back vertical, and you see the speed there. Missed the first 3 games of the season, been back the last 3. They are glad to have him back as a receiver, let alone.
2-back look on third down. Brock Lett is missed on his last 4. Pressure picked up, and it's intercepted by Chandler Rivers to the house. Pick 6.
Play fake. Taking a shot. Has one-on-one coverage. Down the field. It is caught. Reed Harris. And a big play BC needed.
Start this year, that was against Western Kentucky. And they're going to hand it off on first down. And breaking it is Robichaux all the way to the 35-yard line. And that thing sings pretty easy for Grayson James.
Damon Claiborne, the deep man for Wake. And he's going to field it around the 5. And met just shy of the 20-yard line. Ball is loose. Cal picks it up and runs it back. It's a touchdown.
The ruling on the field was a fumble recovery by the kicking team, return for a touchdown.
They hand it off and get it back to Bachmeier. The man wide open is Claiborne, and he's going to walk into the end zone for a touchdown. 44 yards. Razzle-dazzle by the home team.
Cam Ward with time to zing it across the middle for George. Up to the races. It tripped up right near midfield by Devin Grant.
NC State loves to blitz in this type of situation.
Daniels is going to keep. They'll go conservative, but wait a second. There's a big hole. He gets past everyone. He's going to get to the end zone. Touchdown. It looked bleak, but the sun is shining because Ashton Daniels.
Star Thomas in the backfield. Murphy to throw for the end zone. That's Panko. Touchdown, Duke. Davis Robinson was in coverage, and just a terrific throw by number 6.
Duke wasted no time. Cedric Irvin comes in as the second running back. He goes wide. Daniels rolls right. Io Manor open, brings it in. An incredible catch by Alec Io Manor, and Stanford, the visitor in its first ACC game, on the board first.
We made the comment, you'll see this young man playing on Sundays. This is a redshirt sophomore, but one hand to grab it, snag it, and secure it. Well inbounds with the feet. What a catch. What a catch.
And when Haynes King is healthy and then he's running it, it's tough to deal with.
Haynes King is going to run it, and he's going to get free. Haynes King all the way out close to the 40-yard line and out of bounds, and that saves them their timeout.
Pressure. Brosmer. Picked off. Dante Love love it. Gives the Hokies life.
3 for 7 now. Third down conversions. Going to have to hurry. Play clock winding down. They got the snap. Bailey going to go deep. Got a man there and got it. Touchdown, Louisville.
Wide side. There's the snap. King running that way. Throwing to the goal line. Pass is caught. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Bailey Stockton with his first touchdown of 2024. A 2-yard grab.
Number 3 going to go into the flat. Got to throw the ball in the perfect spot where he can catch it.
2nd and 15. Duggar. Zips it. Caught. Touchdown, Pitt. Poppy Williams.
There's Lane in the orbit. Watson, it's a busted play. He's going to score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. A rushing score for Pop Watson. Communication inside the quarterback's helmet. They still like to do the signals looking over there. Yarnell. And this will be a touchdown. That is Mumfield. What a game he's having.
Criswell fakes it to Hampton. Now he's going to go up top. Caught! Touchdown, North Carolina!
But Jacoby Criswell has tried to take these shots all night, and this one, again, just not as much on the football, but great adjustment by Chris Culliver to come back to the football. Catches it off balance, stays in bounds, and scores the touchdown. And I mean, this is what you talk about when you talk about making plays for your quarterback. Not a perfectly thrown football, but a perfect catch by Chris Culliver. And what a response. The last 2 drives by UNC.
Miami led 21-0 right out of the gates. Syracuse has come all the way back, and this place is definite. It's a run to Damian Martinez, straight up the middle. Martinez chased down by Deuce Chestnut. There is a penalty flag back near the line of scrimmage.
Should get tougher to find those windows as you get closer to the goal line and things become more condensed.
Nash in motion for 1st and 10, and the throw. Oh, it's picked. That's Colin Wright with the interception for Stanford. And Wright's got some field in front of him. Up the sideline, he rolls. Colin Wright knocked down at midfield. Another big play by the Stanford defense.
Nash was in the slot. Colin Wright drops off the underneath receiver, the tight end. That is a beautiful play by Stanford and exactly what they needed.
1st and 10 at the 16. Here's Tom. Oh, the ball popped out. It is loose. It's scooped up. The Hokies, I think, have it, and they do. Oh, my goodness.
Later on this evening from Corvallis. All right. James looking to the end zone. Reed Harris rips it down. Touchdown, Boston College.
Wow, high point in the football, I told you.
About how he wants Harris to learn to be a little bit more violent.
Yes,
like a young Steve Smith.
I was never 6'4", but I'll take that Harris height. He's running a great job. Fights off the corner. Catches the football.
Helps me see what needs to be seen.
It makes me feel old because De'Ara King was just playing. How about Kevin Jennings? Slings it towards the end zone, and he's in for the touchdown. It's Jordan Hudson. A missile fired from Kevin Jennings.
50. Here's Restrepo again. Trying to get a nice block on the edge. Loose. They're marking loose. Oh, it's going to be Wake Forest football.
Ford will look to throw to his tight end. Gadsden into the end zone. Touchdown, Orange.
Bachmeier with time. Lets it rip. Intercepted! Liam Johnson!
Johnson having a huge play. Hunter Barth as well. Just that linebacker corps, really, really good. Runs the route for the receiver and is able to pluck that football out the air.
Brandon Marshall-Layinka was the defender on that one, who got hit in the face. Bachmeier with a screen to Claiborne. Lots of room, breaks through, pirouettes out of it, and gets taken down deep in Wake Forest territory, down to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, well said, Coley. My thoughts and prayers are certainly with the Gumbel family. Copenhagen scores! And Caleb Hood, hearkening back to his high school quarterback days, delivers a dime.
Gotten some great blocks on the outside by these NC State wide receivers.
Some trickery. Back to Bailey. Sends it to Smothers. Inside the 25. Hollywood Smothers. Touchdown. We're tied at 20.
Castellanos fakes. Has a man wide open. Touchdown, BC. There's a flag on the play. For now, it's Trayshawn Ward.
You got a big quarterback who can run. On 4th and a half yard, they give it to Reed, and there he goes! Reed! Nobody's gonna catch him! 72 yards! Touchdown! To give some love to the big fellas up front. Right tackle and right guard, B.J. Williams, Ryan Baer. Watch the hole that they create up front for Des Reed. Des Reed, listen, one of the most dynamic playmakers in the entire country, the Swiss Army knife, he can do it all. But that offensive line, their execution against a very good Cal defensive front on that 4th and short is why that touchdown run happened.
And then when you hire an offensive line coach, you know your identity is going to be physical in the trenches. It's a good combo.
Quarterback will find the end zone. Fake the handoff, and King just breaks it off the right side.
Landry on the run, pump fake, and now fires it all the way into the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown by Malachi Fields.
Rotated in as well. Murphy takes a shot and has Dalmolin wide open. Foot race for the tight end. It's a touchdown for Duke. 71 yards on the second play of the game for the Blue Devils.
Into the end zone for a Duke touchdown.
They fake the handoff to him. Holstein tries to fight his way in, and he has got himself a touchdown. Martin, one-on-one, trying to stop Holstein.
19 yards on that last throw and catch. There's the arm strength. There's the move by Avery Boyd. And there's the 6. An exclamation point to a dominant first half.
Ward to throw again. Restrepo over the middle to the 5. Into the end zone.
Keep it on the ground. Detrell Jones breaks a tackle, and there he goes. Detrell Jones inside the 5. He scores. 47 yards. Jones has his first career touchdown.
You see him lined up behind Harrell. Hood from Rockingham, North Carolina. Gets the toss. They toss it and toss it back again to Harrell. Has a man wide open inside the 10. It's Christian Hamilton into the end zone for the touchdown. The double reverse pitch back to the quarterback for 58 yards. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Shuck wants to take the shot down the field. Open receiver. Touchdown, Chris Bell.
284 and 3 scores for Ward in the air. Handoff to Martinez. Uses the stiff arm. Breaks away. 10-5. Touchdown. Damian Martinez.
That's Alexander in motion. They like to hand it to him up down here. They did last week. Bachmeier instead throwing it, dumping it off, and into the end zone is Frog for the touchdown. His first career catch, and it goes for 6 points. A huge finish drive by Wake. Klubnik dumps it off, wide open, middle of the field. Antonio Williams into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. What a start for the Tigers. They take up half the quarter, and Klubnik finds Williams his 11th touchdown catch.
Cavaliers have it. It's 4th and goal. Calandria, pressure, retreating. He'll try to buy some time to heave one. He does. In the back corner. And it's caught for the touchdown. Malachi Fields.
Kobe Criswell runs out of time, gets rid of it, throws it away, it's intercepted. Here comes Ryan Turner down the sideline. Turner is going to go all the way. That's the knockout punch here in Chestnut Hill today. Oh, they're just waiting for it. Like a routine center field grab at Fenway Park. I like it. Ryan Turner. Once he got by that lineman, he was all the way.
Ward gets it out on the receiver screen, and what a run. George, touchdown, Kings.
Can he convert here? Murphy goes underneath, and Higgins is going to have it and more, like a touchdown. Malik Murphy. Samir Higgins, and Duke's an extra point away from all of a sudden tying this thing.
First down and goal from just inside the 10. McCord gives it to Allen, and he is spinning his way for the touchdown.
Need to make a play. Trust your running back. They knew they wanted him to be a factor in this ball game. One cut, gets upfield. Little spin move.
Jennings up in the pocket, downfield, and that is Daniels wide open. There'll be no play at the pylon this time. Roderick Daniels scores. 81 yards.
Well, he wasn't getting walked this time, Wes. Potentially.
Here's Brown, wants to throw. Looping for the end zone. That's Io Manor. Pulls it in. Touchdown for the Cardinal. And another terrific catch for the 13.
Pats and downs, trying to get after the quarterback.
And here they come. But Smothers, wide open on the screen, makes a man miss. He's racing into the end zone for a touchdown. 41 yards. And the Pack ties it up.
Calandria fakes it to Pace. He stays in the block going up top. Has Malachi Fields. He'll catch it and score.
Well, that's the first step. How about that play by Anthony Calandria? They have not been able to complete any downfield this game to Malachi Fields.
He hits a week ago against the Wolfpack.
Again, they bring pressure. Bachmeier with time, airing it downfield. Oh, what a catch inside the 5 and into the end zone. Horatio Fields with the Wake touchdown.
And they will snap it. Mendoza aggressive. Not only do they get the first down, they've got a lot more. And there he goes. Jaden out again. Track speed. Touchdown, Bears. 66 yards.
They put Singleton and Rutherford
to the top of your screen. And here is Jamal Haynes, or Singleton. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. How about that?
Tom. Can the Holy Cross defense get a stand and force 3 instead of 6? McCord under duress, flushed out to the left, fires on the run, two-hatcher, touchdown Syracuse.
Miami brings pressure, drones, retreating. Heaves it into the end zone, caught! Aiden Green for the touchdown! A magician in Magic City, Kyron Drones, what a play!
Mr. Green at the end of it. Well, what a drive by Virginia Tech in response to Miami.
So third down and 11. TCU looking for a defensive stop. And the quarterback flushed out of the pocket, throws across his body, catch made, first down. And is it a touchdown? It is! Brashard Smith on a third down and 11.
Back to front. Don't let him throw the football over your head. Don't give him a cheap one here at the end of the first.
Shut down the sideline. Sam Brown. Touchdown Miami. A house call. Right before the 2-minute timeout.
And they hand it off. And that ball is loose as Hoover took it. It is picked up and streaking down the sideline. It is an SMU touchdown for Brandon Crosley. Now, is it a penalty flag on the play, or is it just a towel that had fallen out of a player's hip? 3rd and a yard, 4th and half a yard, and you can't even pick it up?
This is the ump cam. Perfect view here. It's going to come down to whether or not Josh Hoover's knees were down.
Ward play fake to Fletcher. He stays in the block. Going to the end zone. Arroyo, touchdown.
And there it is again, another 20-plus yard pass for a touchdown. This one to Elijah Arroyo.
Murphy fakes left, goes back to Jones, and Duke takes the lead. Peyton Jones.
Showing pressure again up the middle. Wolfpack, the pressure's picked up. Higgins is going to score.
Randall in motion to the top of your screen. Klubnik taking a shot wide open. Touchdown, Cole Turner. He held on to it, battling Dorian Strong.
Duke back at NC State territory. Murph to throw. Wolfpack bring just 3. Going for it all again. What a throw and catch again. This time it's Jordan Moore who makes it for the score.
Ward, another one-on-one. Drops it over the shoulder of Isaiah Harden for the touchdown. What a throw.
Just over 20 minutes into the ball game. North Carolina probably feeling really chilly right now on the sideline. See if Chris Culliver can make something happen on the return. Oh, yes, he can. Across the 30. He gets around Connor. Chris Culliver to the other 30, and he's going the distance. Culliver takes it to the house to get the Tar Heels on the board.
Woo! Good play. Wow. That's the play that they needed. Great job by Culliver.
So 2nd and 10. Play action to Williams and Klubnik. Oh, wide open touchdown. Jarvis Green out of the backfield. A huge score for the Tigers.
Martin cuts it upfield. Nice move by the true freshman, Josiah Martin. Painter, touchdown.
Young tight end they're real excited about around this program.
Right back to Toa Philly, and he trying to fight, bulldoze his way to break the plane. The officials taking a long time to decide.
Their big back, 205 pounds. Instead, you got the true freshman back there.
They're only averaging 2 yards per rush. And a little inside pitch, it'll go for a touchdown.
Referenced it earlier, the shovel pass as we see the ace ump cam. This used to be a staple in the Pitt offense when Pat Narduzzi was first head coach.
They got this interesting formation. Normally they shift, but they're not going to. Direct snap. Davis going to throw it into the end zone. It's picked off. Intercepted by Moore, and he's still going. Moore past the 30 to midfield. They finally get him down at the 42. A trick play that backfires.
Let's see if Louisville can put a little pressure on this mobile quarterback.
He backpedals and throws, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20, and this might be a touchdown, and it is. Tavion Nicholson for the Cards for the score.
Probably would have been open.
First punt won't be a punt. Miami fakes it, and they rumble to a first down and more. Elijah Lofton takes a snap, and 28 yards later gets taken down.
Nebraska backs off and it brings 4. Screen set up. Turbo Richard is back healthy. Slip the tackle, and Turbo Richards on the gas pedal. Past midfield. From 3rd and long to plus territory.
It'll be a 56-yarder. The win really not a factor. Snap and hold are good. That one is good! At the buzzer! Clemson wins the ACC.
Wow. Perfect snap, perfect hold, and just an absolute.
And with the on-site crew here in Syracuse. So Miami gets it back, and Damian Martinez with a cut. Foot in the ground, and Martinez finally taken down past the 45.
Thrilled to have the CFP committee look at this game and go, this is representative of what SMU is.
Stone throwing for the end zone.
And caught! What a catch by Keyshawn Smith!
Murphy with time. Time is ticking, though. Launches it down the field for more. Puts it on the money for a touchdown. A walk-off for Duke. Malik Murphy, the hero today.
And Tyler Shuck, an 1,000-yard rusher. There goes Brown. It's a foot race down the sideline, and he will win.
Or South Carolina's opportunities as well.
And Vanderbilt's a team that loves to play with the lead.
Klubnik floats one deep as Williams. Double coverage. Hauled in again. Kilgore and Smith had him sandwiched.
3rd down and long now. 13 for Murphy and the Blue Devils. Going to take the shot. Wide open is Pancol again. Oh, no, Jordan Moore it is. Moore coming back inside the 10. He'll be slung out of bounds at the 7. It's 1st and goal.
The Panthers need their defense to get Louisville off the field. And the bobbled ball on the edge is caught. Sprint down the sideline for Chris Bell. Adios.
15-yard run on a 3rd down and 13. Little play fake to Maffa all day to throw, and he's looking for the home run ball. And wide open, spinning the catch, and that is a touchdown for Westcote Junior.
Trying to get Brian Wesco Jr. will come back and go. Clemson up big early.
Second down and 13. Roman Hawk's going to uncork it. Has a receiver downfield and it's caught. First and goal, Florida State.
Jennings. This is when he's been at his best, delivers another first down strike. Johnson inside the 5 and Johnson towards the pylon. He's knocked out at the 1-yard line. It'll be first and goal from there. Daniel Sparks, Minnesota transfer, gets it away. Daniels on the move. Waiting for the convoy. There it is. Still on his feet and inbounds. Daniels all the way inside the Virginia 30-yard line.
And then all of a sudden they get on this win streak and they're in contention.
Well, we saw them early and they look good. Now Lyles scored earlier, trying to crib another one down to the 15-yard line, popping up.
Float right on in the end zone.
He was. I used to think moonwalking was a thing. Look at that. 7:50 to go. This is Claiborne, who has had a profound impact on this opening half, and even more now. Claiborne on the loose. Got some real estate in front of him. Claiborne, how do you like that answer? Wake isn't fake. What a touchdown run.
Has LaQuint Allen in the backfield, but he looks to throw on first down. He's going for it all. Has Darrell Gill out front, and he makes the catch inside of UConn territory, all the way down to the 22-yard line. 50 yards right off the bat for the Orange.
On this drive, Raphael, 4 carries, 35 yards. He's been the difference. 2nd and 4. Bailey again has to pull it. Bailey again has space. C.J. Bailey, touchdown, NC State.
Carolina brings 4. Kern through a pick. Power Eccles. 10-5 touchdown Carolina. Analyst here tonight.
Oh yeah, you can't be risky with the ball. There he is. He's lurking. They're trying to get the ball to 20, coming right behind here. That's where they want to go with it. But Michael Kern doesn't see Power Eccles kind of lurking underneath there. He thinks he's got the crossing route. Power Eccles, one of the best defensive players in the Atlantic Coast Conference.
The kick is up. It's good! Stanford with the walk-off!
Well, Justin Wilcox told us he really wanted his team to establish a run game here so far today, and they just continue to put it up. So, run it this time and into the open field is Javian Thomas. 30, 20, there's a run game, Doctor.
He takes off, running up the middle, first down, inside the 35, he's going to go! Cade Klubnik, touchdown Clemson, 50 yards!
Well, just an amazing job. You see 5 defenders in the box right here, and what do you have? You have 6 blockers. When you include Phil Moffa, you know what that means? Bad ball for the defense. And Cade Klubnik sees it, it's perfectly blocked, it's perfectly executed, and then he beats the safety, McMillan, around the edge, gets to the sideline, puts on the Jets in the open field, and he's out the gate. What a great call, and what a great execution.
Play fake. Nate gonna wide and dial, deep throw, Poppy, no, intercepted. Sanker, Jonas back upfield, looking for a block, cuts to the 35, Sanker, and finally he'll be tackled by Lee inside the pit 20.
In the air for so long. Watch Jonas Sanker turn around, and he just ends up tracking the ball. He comes off. Hallelujah.